Alrighty, now let's move on to the Hanged Man, which is card number 12 in the Major Arcana. Traditionally speaking, keywords for this card include surrender, letting go, release, new perspective, seeing things differently, pausing, waiting, suspension, self-sacrifice for a higher purpose, spiritual development, detachment, acceptance of uncertainty or limbo, non-resistance, going with the flow, and voluntary stillness or contemplation. So voluntary stillness or contemplation, those are upright meanings for this card. Reverse, this card can indicate stagnation, resistance to change, feeling stuck or trapped, delayed without insight, missed opportunities for reflection, ego attachment, inability to surrender, struggling to let go or shift perception, and martyrdom or self-pity. The number 12 can also point to 1 plus 2 equals 3. So it can, reduced to 3, it brings creativity, growth, and expression through introspection. That's expression through introspection. I don't know if I said that correctly. The number 12 symbolizes cosmic order, spiritual evolution, and the passage of time. And this card is about transformation through inner process, not outer action. The element associated with this card is water. Water represents intuition, surrender, and emotional flow. The Hanged Man's lesson is non-resistance, allowing transformation through trust and inner receptivity. The water dissolves boundaries, helping to release fixed mindsets. And the planet associated with this card is Neptune. Neptune governs dreams, illusions, mysticism, and spiritual awakening. So all of that is associated with this card as well. It softens the ego and invites a broader view of self and reality. And Neptune asks us to trust the unknown and embrace the mystery. So that's what this card represents as well. It also represents compassion and transcending material concerns. So what are the symbols within this card? The upside down figure symbolizes reversal of perspective. It represents seeing the world from a new angle. The glowing halo represents enlightenment through surrendering, spiritual illumination through stillness. The crossed legs or the crossed leg represents stability in the midst of inversion, like the search for grounding in chaos. And the calm expression on the character's face represents acceptance of fate, conscious choice to pause rather than struggle. And the tree of life is spiritual rootedness. The figure is hung on the living structure of wisdom and growth. And that's what it can symbolize. So now, as far as character dynamics, the Hanged Man is a willing seeker. He's someone who pauses in the middle of life to gain clarity and transcend ego. He represents mystics, visionaries, or those who undergo internal shifts in spiritual awakenings. But there's a paradox. Through stillness, there is progress. As far as the directional cues, there's little movement. The card is vertically centered, emphasizing inward focus and suspicion, it represents inward focus and suspension. Yeah, I think I said that correctly. I'm not sure. The serene background enhances the quiet, almost sacred energy of waiting. So when asked yes or no, this card can indicate depends, like maybe. It can indicate maybe, meaning something depends on surrender and perspective shift. And the outcome is unclear, that more reflection is needed. So if asked a question, it depends on surrender and perspective. When it comes to timing, this card is associated with like the in-between phase, and it may represent Pisces season or periods of retreat, and also the time can represent a feeling of being delayed or something that's unknown but meaningful. So what's the story of this card? The Fool now reaches a place of pause, a cosmic timeout. The Hanged Man is a sacred moment between what was and what will be. By surrendering control, the Fool gains insight, realizing that sacrifice, patience, and altered perception are necessary for transformation. This card teaches that growth doesn't always look like movement. Sometimes stillness is the most powerful act. So that there is a Hanged Man. Comment down below if you have additional interpretations to add. Thank you for watching.